Today we are going to discuss our next topic, rise of English novel. So the birth of the novel in the 18th century garnered feature of old romance and become one of the most preferred literary genre. This dominant genre in English literature become one of the bedrock of budding imaginative writing. Yes, in 18th century, in yesterday's class, we have discussed that how the characteristic and the factors of 18th century literature has laid a very good impact on that one, and the same is the case there. There was the rise of English novel in 18th century. The novel the novel was growing there, and the people were very much interested in novel. And today we are going to discuss that how the rise of English novel was taken place. So the rise of the novel has been daunting, with being about 250 years old in English. The fight for its survival has been prominent after the challenges faced by the novel to make it mark. It later became a primary source of entertainment in the 18th century. So now we are going to discuss here. We will take a look at some of the factors that further grew the spread of English novel. Some of these factors are, yes, people were interested there in the novel, and the same is the thing there. When people are interested, the thing, either whether what is the thing that will be the cause of rise in that particular thing. If you are going to buy something, if people are interested, good or bad, this is not the choice. Which the thing is, people are going to be for the sake of interest, that thing will be popular. Either it's film, either it's romance, either it's jewelry, either it's garments, etc., etc. Same is the thing with the novel. People were interested in reading the novel, and that was the reason in that era that novel was risen there. So first of all, the factor are we are going to discuss. The novelty is there. Firstly, apart from the novel being a break from the norm, its novelty attracted a lot of attraction. People's curiosity was piqued. Not only that, it delivered a satisfaction of craving that of non-existentialism. Yes, people were very much interesting there, and they were going for the sake of novel there, and the novelty was the first factor. And the second one, the print press. Yes, in the you can, if you are going in the history, and if we are living in the postmodern age, and if we'll go back in our history, there was a great difference in our lifestyle. Same is the thing with the novel, and the printing press was the major element that was the factor for the rise of English novel. Because in the ancient time, people were there to write the things with hands, but at the same time, when the printing press was invented there and the thing was printed there, so people were interested due to that factor. So the third one is the Glorious Revolution. In addition to the dramatic movement that gripped England after the Glorious Revolution of 1689 could be regarded as one of the factors that gave rise to the novel in the 18th century. Yes, there is a great effect of grave revolution. The novel of Richardson, Sten Somerset, and the Fielding center around the life of commoners rather than that the ruling class, and very well became a constant among the people. Yes, ruling class and middle class was there. Same is the thing there. There was not any sort of difference. People were going for the same interest. Either it's ruling class, either it's middle class. Both were interested there. And the next one is the middle class. Yes, middle class, basically that is the thing when a trend is being built. How the trend is being built? If you are using TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, WhatsApp, whatsoever you are using, you see that there is some sort of trend is being built. How it is being built? When the common people are interested and the upper class is interested. Same is the case here, that the middle class was interested there in that topic. So that was the next to the rise of middle class. The rise of the middle class as a factor that aided the rise of English novel can be seen through the growth of the lower class. The middle class was made up of numerous merchants and manufacturers who, amazed great fortune, were able to enlarge their political influence and consequently increase their social influence. Yes, two things were there also in the middle class. Their interest in political arrangements as well as social. Yes, two things are there. If you want to be a popular, you should go with the political activities or the social activities. Same is the case there in the 18th century. The novel was risen due to these factors in the middle class. Middle class was interested in political activities as well as social activities. So the next one is literacy. There was an increase in education. Only the way novels became a thing was if people could read them and talk about them. Yes, literacy race is a very important thing. By building something new or by building something very inventive or building something a very energetic, people were interested as well as the rate of literacy was good there. So layer is the next element to butters. A factor that aided the growth of English novel came from the layer. A lot of folks then started to experience the industrialization that gave rise to middle class economic financial status, also afforded them options. Yes, when you are interested. So layer is the element when you are interested and you are feeling pleasure in something. Either it's some sort of activity, either it's some sort of romance, either it's some sort of watching movies, either it's some sort of games, etc., etc. When you are interested and the element of layer is there, it means the interest is on peak. You are enjoying that activity. That is very good worth with that one. So with these six factors, the novel, the rise in English novel was built due to these six factors, as we have discussed in this lecture, that these were the six elements that were the part of the rise of English novel in 18th century. That's all.